Hey nerds, Bevan here, welcome back to my channel. It's Toyfair weekend, everybody! That's right, today, or maybe tomorrow, I don't know, Toyfair is happening right now. It's either over as you're seeing this, or it's over tomorrow. I'm not really sure. I don't follow the schedule, I'm just here to talk about toys. So as I do, I wrote down in my little notebook, Judson's here too, I wrote down in my little notebook, okay, I get it, I'll feed you after. The 5 action figures I am most excited about to come out of Toyfair. Because if I sat in here and talked about everything that I saw that I wanted, we'd be here forever. So I narrowed it down to just the top 5 action figures. Not the action figure lines, not the series, the specific action figures. There are 5, there are 6 on this list. One's a 2-pack though. This is Jetson. He won't stop meowing, because he wants his uppies, so here we are. So I'll get my cheating out of the way quickest. I'll talk about the NECA Ninja Turtles Secret of the Ooze 2-pack of Toka and Razar. Okay, buddy, if you're gonna act like that, you gotta go. Secret of the Ooze was one of my favorite movies as a kid, and it still is today. I actually just watched it like a week ago, and it still holds up hella good. And these bad guy monsters look absolutely amazing. They're just what I want in an action figure. Like the face sculpts are awesome, they're big, they're bulky, they're definitely a ton of plastic in that package. And the reason I say that is because I actually watched an interview today from Todd McFarlane talking about the DC figures that he started putting out. And he talked about putting more plastic in the package than his competitors for a better price. He talked about, specifically from his Wave 1, he talked about the Hellbat figure and the Superman robot, like whatever the variant name of that is. And he also mentioned that he wants to put out, you know, a couple of like feeler figures, and if they can sell really well, that just opens the floodgates for all the weird stuff DC has out there. And what he showed at Toyfair is from Sean Murphy's title book, Curse of the White Knight. This is a sequel series to his White Knight miniseries that he did, and on the cover here you see Azrael, and that's the figure that I most want from McFarlane's DC line. Sticking within the superhero genre, you know, I mentioned, you know, the Batman line and the Superman line. Those are kind of like the big two over at McFarlane and DC. But on the flip side, we have Marvel and Hasbro and Spider-Man. Jetson, you are so needy tonight. What do you need, my boy? Anyway, Marvel and Hasbro are finally putting out a Spider-Man retro wave on the classic 90s Toy Biz Spider-Man animated series packaging. And this Spider-Man, they showed the Spider-Man, a Peter Parker with the half mask face for like spider sense. Jetson. And then they showed a Gwen Stacy with a, an alternate head of Mary Jane Watson. So they have the 3 announced so far. I'm hoping they throw some bad guys in there. Specifically, I want to see Kraven, Carnage, and Rhino. But these look amazing. However, I gotta talk about the one I want the most, and that is the Spider-Man, because it's the same body sculpt and design as the Pizza Spidey figure, which is one of the best, you know, mass release Spider-Man figures of all time that I had and had to sell, unfortunately. So I will probably be getting 2 of him, one to open for the shelf, and one to have that amazing packaging on the shelf. And I actually might get the whole wave on card because they're so crisp looking. Sticking in the Spider-Verse, Hasbro also revealed their Gwenom Marvel Legends figure. If you know me, you know I love me some Spider-Gwen, and I need any excuse to buy Spider-Gwen stuff. So this Gwenom, even though I haven't read that story arc yet, I'm gonna have to get. And the last thing I will talk about with you guys today, going back to NECA where we started, as we began, so we will end. Back to the Future, Marty McFly. I loved this movie as a kid, and unfortunately I have not watched it in way too long. Maybe I'll go watch it right now, actually. But I love Back to the Future, I love Marty McFly. This figure is unreal. So those are the top 5 to 6 action figures I most want coming out of Toyfair. I will get all of them eventually. The Toka and Razor probably be the hardest one to get because it's a Walmart exclusive, and Walmarts here in Canada don't carry NECA figures. At least I've never seen them there, but maybe this one will be special for some reason. Probably not. But let me hear from you, the viewer. What did you see at Toyfair that's most sparking your interest, most getting those neurons firing, most heat for your wallet? Hashtag wallet heat. Like, comment, subscribe. And until next time, folks. I'll see you next time, folks.